Hey guys, it's Kat, and it's story time. So I don't even know what to call today's story time. It was just a crazy teenage thing that I did a few years ago, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. It's pretty funny. So it was the end of summer, right before my junior year, I think, and me and my friend, we'll call her Janet, we're going to go to this party. So my mom drives us to this party, and we get there and we're just setting up. We brought some like food and drinks and stuff. The guy who was having the party, his dad comes out and he starts asking us how old we are. And my mom's like, oh, they're 16. Like, is that a problem? He was like, oh, this is an 18 and up party. We can't have anyone who's under 18. I don't want them to be my responsibility. They're underage, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, fuck. And my friend who was hosting the party at this other kid's house, he had made it all ages, but apparently this kid's dad didn't want people under the age of 18. So he starts talking about, I don't know why so-and-so hangs out with all these 15-year-olds, blah, blah, blah. So my friend Janet, all the way on the way home, she was like, hell no, he called me 15 because she had just turned 16. She got really butthurt about it. So I really wanted to go to this party because this guy I was talking to was at the party, and he wasn't 18 either, but he lied. We'll call this guy Jim. So me and Janet were like, okay, fuck it, we're gonna go get some candy and camp out in my backyard. I think we ate Lee's chicken, and then we get home, we set up my tent, and we're camping out in my backyard, talking about boys, gossiping, you know, the usual stuff, eating a shit ton of candy. Then we fall asleep at like midnight. So at about 4 o'clock in the morning, I wake up to my phone blowing the hell up. Jim has been messaging me saying, hey, I want to come over. I want to sneak over. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do because I'm not handling this by myself. I am not capable of handling this by myself. So I wake up Janet and I'm like, Janet, Jim wants to come over. And she's like, what the fuck, Kaitlyn? So she's pissed off because I woke her up at 4 o'clock in the morning. She's like, well, fucking go get him. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, no, you gotta come with me. Like, I can't do this by myself. She grabs this big ass blanket we were sleeping with and wraps it around her. And she's like, all right, let's go. And I was like, okay, I gotta give him my address. So I gave him my address and I told him to park at the church that's near my house and walk over. So we wait about 10 minutes for his people to come drop him off. Go outside in my front yard. Mind you, I lived with my parents on a state route highway. And we're sitting in my front yard by all this traffic at 4 o'clock in the morning waiting for Jim. We're sitting there waiting. People are probably thinking, what the fuck are they doing? And then finally this car stops in the middle of the fucking highway. Jim and some other guy get out, and then from the car we hear, be safe! So Jim and his friend Bob run over to us, and we're like, okay, get in the backyard. Like, if my parents wake up and see you, they're gonna fucking rip my head off. So we run back to my backyard and get in the tent, and we're sitting there awkwardly staring at each other. And then Jim's like, let's all go for a walk. We walk by my neighbor's driveway thing, which has like trees lining it, like my yard, the trees, and then the neighbor's driveway thing. And we get over there and I'm just laying there with Jim looking at the stars. We're being all cheesy, talking about like, oh, look at how big the stars are and how small we are, and cheesy shit like that. Then Janet is over there with Bob and she's just sitting there awkwardly. She doesn't know the dude, she's just chatting with him. So Jim is finally like, okay, my friends are gonna come pick us up now, so we're gonna go. And they leave. That was that. We went back to sleep and it was just really awkward. So nothing too interesting happened, but it was just funny because it was just so awkward. Like, I was trying to be a risky teen, but it just ended up being so stupid. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it made you laugh. Make sure to subscribe so you can see all of my crazy shenanigans. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more like it, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Mwah.